everyone, it's Miss Cecilia from the Center Marches Library, and I'm so excited that you joined us today for a Baby and Me Let's Play. So today we will be making some music shakers, and I'm going to share with you some really cool ways that you can engage with your baby and your child with these shakers in a way that supports their development. We know that children and babies explore and learn through their five senses, and most importantly, they explore and learn through play. So we can engage and excite our children with some super simple activities we can do at home with some supplies we have on hand that supports their development. So their hearing and their auditory skills are actually a super important part of early literacy, and something that we call auditory discrimination is a critical feature of early literacy. When your child learns how to discriminate different kinds of sounds, that is a pre-component to learning how to speak and the meaning of different words and how to articulate those words and how to read later on. So it's tons of good stuff. We love it. And so I will show you a way today that we can engage your baby's development of this skill, their auditory discrimination. So we're going to do that by making our very own music shakers. These DIY music shakers can help strengthen your baby's auditory development. And you'll notice that one of your shakers that you got in your bag here, you may have picked up a craft supply from the library, but you can also make this music shaker craft super easy at home with supplies you have on hand. So all we have here are two little jars, little spice jars. We glued them shut, so no little hands pry these open, but we filled them with different dried goods. So this one has some beans in it, some dried beans, and this one has some dried rice in it. And so you'll notice that they shake at some different frequency and sound levels, and this is what will help your baby discriminate sounds and different sound frequencies that will eventually help them discriminate words. So it's really fun to play around with. So you could recreate this at home or use the kit that was provided to you from the library. You could even use popcorn kernels if you have them at home, any kind of dried beans, dried rice. You could play around with how much you fill up your jars if you're going to recreate this craft at home. But there's endless ways to engage your baby and support their development and make different kinds of sounds with these little music shakers. So let's see what happens when we engage with our child with these shakers. So if you have your baby here and you have your two shakers, you could decorate them with the tape that is also provided in your bag and make them pretty like this. It's also fun to look at. It's visually pleasing, and your baby will love it too. They love different colors and shapes and bright colors and contrast and things like that. So we'll see what happens when we demonstrate two different sounds for our babies. You might notice that their attention quickly shifts between the different sounds. You might notice that their eyes might track where you move the sounds. You'll notice if they raise their eyebrow when they hear a new sound. Your baby might even reach for these shakers too. So all of these signs are ways that your baby is engaging with the stimuli that you're providing. Our babies talk to us when we do these activities. That's how they are communicating with us, letting us know that they're interested and that they're like, whoa, this is really, really cool. Those are some very simple ways that you can key into whether or not your baby is interested in this activity. And if they are, it could be a great way to promote tummy time, or if they're learning how to sit up, it could keep them occupied in their lap. You could shake it for your baby if they're still little yet, or if they would like to try it out and shake it for themselves and work on some fine and gross motor skills, you could do that too. If you want to get really fancy, you could also add in a fun rhyme or a song or play out a beat with these, but it's really customizable. Have fun with it. Play with your child, follow your child's lead. If they're interested in it, if they're creating it their own little beat, go along with it. See what happens. And most importantly, play together. So I hope you enjoy this activity with your child. Let us know how you like it in the comments, or share a picture of you playing with your child with these music shakers. We would love to see that. So I hope you have fun, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.